Charles Djou today looked forward to what's ahead for him after his defeat to Democrat Colleen Hanabusa. Djou said he still has 2 months left in his congressional term. After that, he's going to be a full-time family man and look for work. As KITV4's Denby Fawcett tells us, Djou says politics is not an option, at least not for now.
After nearly a year of campaigning, Charles Djou is 10 pounds lighter.
Yeah, I was a skinny Paquet before this election began. Now I'm an even skinnier Paquet. So one of the good things about the election being over is I look forward to eating normally, sleeping regularly, and spending a lot more time with my kids.
Djou says politics is out for now, even political party options, like helping rebuild the state GOP.
I'm going to take a pause from politics and look forward to just being a normal dad.
Djou was an attorney in private practice before he got into politics.
I can always go back and practice law. I always enjoyed teaching. I look forward to possibly going back and going back in some sort of a teaching role. I've always enjoyed my service in the Army. Perhaps doing a temporary tour of duty in the Army is also something. These are all possibilities.
Djou says he was against negative TV ads done by mainland operatives in both political parties.
I don't think there's any way I could have changed or stopped them, and you know, they did what they did. They made their own decisions. I mean, I am disappointed that so much negative mainland attack ads were dumped upon me, and I do think it had a difference on the electorate in this election. But I go back to, again, Denby, while I am concerned and disappointed about that here, it was my name on the ballot. I was the candidate here, and I cannot blame any of that here. The only person who can be blamed in this loss is me.
Djou says although Republicans swept to victory across the mainland, Hawaii is different in many ways.
In politics also, I think the machine here in Hawaii is still very, very strong. It is exceptionally difficult to overcome the machine. I tried, I gave it my all, I was unable to do it.
Time to regroup now. Djou says one of his first orders of business will be to take his children to Disneyland.
All right, Denby, Disneyland, but he still needs to get to Washington and serve out the remainder of his term.
Yes, Djou will be back in Washington November 15th when the U.S. House goes back into what they call a lame duck session. That's that brief period before re-elected and newly elected House members take over in January. Paula?
All right, thanks, Denby.